Hello and welcome to the Winchester Cup Series race at Michigan, season number 7. I believe there are 4 races left. After this, there's going to be 3, I think. But I don't know. Either way, we're going to probably see someone get advanced into the playoffs today, and we're going to see possibly someone who hasn't raced in the Cup Series for, I think, 3 months. That would be Bruce. He's making his return here, just like MK did. MK hadn't raced for like a year. But we'll see how things go, and we're gonna give all of you people a good race to watch. So, see ya. Let's get started. Ironic, are you alive?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just setting the lighting.
What about the night on review?
That's good, right? That's good. Okay. Preparing to go green for Michigan. We saw Bruce. He hasn't raced here in a while. He hasn't raced at any track in a while. He looked fast in practice and qualifying. He's gonna start on pole. We didn't really have a qualifying. It was more of just a practice session, and whoever got the fastest lap would go to their positions off of that. And let me check the schedule for the day. This will be the final race for the round of... Wait, no. Oh yeah, it will be the final race for the round of 8. Then we'll move on to the round of 6. Those that need to make it, let's see the point standings. It is ACZ and Dom. I'm actually gonna replace Dom with. I'm gonna replace ACZ with Bruce. So I think it's gonna be between Bruce and Irish. Because Tom is probably not going to be here. Bruce just needs to get some points today. Maybe he can make it to the round of 6. Irish is the first ever guy to ever race in this league. He's got 3 wins on his belt, I believe. 4, 5. I think it's 4. I'm gonna go with 4. He picked up 1 win in season. Nope, he has 4. 1 win in season 1, 2 in season 4, and 1 some other time. I think it was sometime in season 3. Unless he won this season, he didn't though, right? Yeah. I think at some point in like. No, he got 3 wins in season 4. My bad. No, 1 win in season 5. 1 win in season 5. Yeah, 4 wins. 4 wins on his belt. Bruce, I think you've won, have you? I think he's got 1 win on his belt. What thing? Oh. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Preparing to go green for Michigan. Final race of the round of 8. It's going to be between Irish and Bruce making it into the playoffs. And then we'll move on to the round of 4 or 5, is it? I just need to check this. Okay. And then it's going to be the round of 4 at Texas. It's going to be the final race of the round of 6 at Texas. So it goes round of 8, round of 6, round of 4, and then the championship race. So let's see what happens here as we prepare to go green at Michigan. The countdown to green begins. And we're underway for Michigan. The first time we've seen this racing under the lights. with the night lighting we've installed. You have the corners and whatnot. Right now it's Banjo. Or not Banjo, my bad. It is Bruce leading it off. I keep on thinking it's Banjo. In that number 6 car. Allen trailing behind him. He's been really dominant in these playoffs with time running. The first lap, Bruce leads it off. But here comes Allen on the inside. Is he gonna make the pass? Oh, they make contact. 6 car a bit loose, but the 15 takes the lead. Behind them, it's Supra and TD battling for second, and I think TD's gonna make it by him if he could just get that inside. For the leaders, it's a 15 leading. This is a track where you will see drivers let off if they enter the corner. Not as they wish, and there goes Bruce behind them. Very loose. It's battle for third, Supra and TD side by side. And they make contact. TD nearly up into the wall there. Still side by side as they enter turn 3. TD all the way up into the wall. And he's gonna lose 2 positions. Battle for the lead. Bruce takes it this time around. Here comes Allen behind him. He's shoving him up high. A lot of contact there. And now it's Allen to the lead as they're still side by side, battling for the lead. Look at the battle for second behind them. Allen takes it. TD goes up high in turn 3. Turn 3 hasn't been his friend so far this race, the first 5 laps. Now for the stage, there will be 15 laps. Or 20, my bad. As the battle for second, Supra looks to have the edge on him. Can he clear him though? He cannot. Oh, he can. He got that little run. Just a bit of side draft. Made it past him. And the thing with these Season 6 cars, the side draft seems to be much stronger. Oh, and Supra gets turned! Big crash there! And the caution will come out for the first time. That was a bit scary. We saw the 27 actually get some airtime there. We'll race back. Right now it's Bruce. No, it's Tyrone being off for the race back. Whoever makes it back first will have the lead off the restart. As we see TD and Super get into it in turn 3. TD all the way down the track into the grass. Isn't able to make the pass. But he might with Super getting the wall, exiting this corner. No, it's going to be a side-by-side. No. The camera angle. I need to fix next time. Like before. The exit of the trial. This is a track where you want to go for that outside lane and move towards the inside. You'll probably get the best corner by entering on the outside, exiting on the inside. There's a lot of lines that you can run on this track.
This is the first caution of the day, and during this first caution, I want to tribute to all of the lives. Over 2,000 people died on September 11th, 2001. We missed last weekend because we didn't have enough attendance, but today is the day that we're going to tribute that, and let's have a moment of silence. on September 11, 2000.
As we resume back with racing here at Michigan under the lights for the first time ever. It will be Supra taking the outside. I don't think anyone's going to try to go on that inside. Let's see what Alan does here. He's going to pick the inside lane. A lot of drivers are going to head to pits. Tyrone's going to be a bit behind because of that pit stop. So is Bruce. Let me lower down my volume. Bruce is probably going to go inside here. And he does. And that's your starting lineup for this restart. As we prepare to go green, let me actually look at the replay for what happened there. Just real quick before we go green. So they were side by side coming out of forward, and Alan and they both came up into each other, and that's what caused Super to go around. Hit that wall pretty hard. You can see the back end lift up. But with these new diffusers, that flap is definitely going to keep them on the ground. And hopefully it stays that way for the rest of this race. As we go green for the second time. The countdown to green begins, and the green flag is out. It's Super with an early lead. Oh yeah, that's right. I should have added a little place for Mexican Independence Day. But it's TD getting the lead out of turn 4. This is definitely one of the strongest tracks. We saw him win at the road courses. We've seen him win at Watkins Glen. And perform well at the super speedways. But it's Alan who makes it to the lead out of turn 2. As we come to turn 3, it's going to be TD on the inside. Alan's going to slide up high. He might fall back all the way to the back with that. Look at this pack. I mean, they're sticking together. This isn't your average Michigan race. Honestly, it looks like super speedway racing. With how the pack is staying together. TD slides up high a little bit. That's going to give Super the chance to make it down low. There's Bruce behind him. Is he going to try to split the middle? Oh, and he gets into Allen. Problems there. And no caution. They are going to have the chance to merge on this front straightaway, though. As we go back to the leaders, it's Supra with the entire overview taking the lead. Here comes TD. Oh my gosh, what a run. That was very unexpected. Just out of nowhere, he got that huge run. Ooh, Supra into the wall on the exit. Can he keep it? Turn 3 has not been his friend so far in this race. But he's keeping his line. You can see Allen merging right there. Not the best idea to merge in the corner, but works, I guess. You can also see Bruce merging. Let me fix that. Time to go on the stage. TD continuing to lead. Let me actually. And it's Tyrone in second now. Supra still trailing behind. He's gonna try to get the end of him entering this corner. It's gonna work. Oh, they make contact. Both slid up into each other, and that might cost them a position. But that's great news for TD, as his gap gains by a second. You can see Super leading, in second, with Bruce trailing him behind. Now it's Allen to fourth. But that gap is closing in, with the draft being so powerful today. Oh, and TD loses all control through turn 3. He's gonna lose his lead. It's gonna go up to Supra. And they make contact! Sliding down into pits. Bruce keeps it straight. Can you please give the position, Bruce? Just because the private. Thank you. And now it will be battle for the lead between Supra and Allen, it looks like, as Bruce is gonna cut right in front of Tyrone. TD, no damage on his car, he's gonna merge. And there goes the leaders up high. Bruce is gonna cut the middle. And they're 3 wide, very tight, beating and banging. Now it's TD with the run, he's gonna take the lead. Look at Bruce on the outside and he gets moved. The bump and run performed at Michigan. Not too surprised on that. Still 3 wide for third. As Allen gets the run exiting. More contact behind them. Only 6 to go on the stage, and it's Super leading it off so far. Tyrone goes high. The 28 and the 6 make contact. They both slide up high. Here comes the 15, moving the 27. That's Allen making it by on the inside lane. No, but they make contact. The caution will wave, and oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness. And there's a lot of flashbacks there from last week where Super got injured. That is not good at all. There's definitely going to be a lot of PTSD on those 2 drivers. Here comes Allen to come check on the 27 there. Alright, we just got the report that Supra and Allen are both alright from that crash. That's happened here on lap 16. The red flag is over. We'll be able to line up once again and continue to go racing. And let me see what happened there. So if I look back on the stream, they were both side by side exiting. Super just got into him, and they both turned Oh, what a hard hit. Super on his side. He probably got the worst of it head on for him. We're gonna see a lot of cars go into the air with those hard impacts into the safer barrier as they repel the force given by the cars once they slam into that wall. And that just looked a lot like last week at Charlotte, where Super got seriously injured. And now he's back on the track, and it's happened again. But we're going to prepare to go green once again. It's Bruce leading it off. As the countdown to green begins, Bruce in the lead, Tyrone beside him on the outside, and green flag. Now it's Supra on the inside with Bruce trailing him behind. Is he going to make it to the inside of his quarter panel? He does, but he loses that run. And now Supra's forcing Tyrone up high. He's going to make it by, but not for long, because I think Bruce is closing in. He looks high once again. Here comes Bruce with a push by that 15 of Allen. Allen moves him up high. He's going to take second away and possibly the lead if he just gets a little bit of a run on this front straight. And he does. He takes it to the bumper of the 27. Here comes Bruce on the inside. Side by side for the lead. They're going to take it 3 wide for the lead. Supra pushed way low. Allen up high. The 6 car gets checked up. Supra continues to lead out of turn 2. And there's Allen on the inside. He's going to get a little bit of a push, that 27 car. And he's going to get shoved up high. And that's going to ultimately cause him to lose 2 positions. But he gets a run, and here he comes past Tyrone towards the inside of Allen. Allen stuck up high. It's going to be Supra who makes it by to the lead. TD right behind them. And they make contact! Bit of a hit for that 15 car into the outside wall. Now they're 3 wide for the lead. Here comes TD. He's probably going to get the best run on this corner with the inside lane, but he's going to get moved. And that's going to give Supra the chance to make it by him. Now it's Supra back to the lead. He's led the most laps this race so far. Here comes Tyrone. Looking low, looking high. He's going to go low beneath TD. TD clears him though. A big line, a big train. But no, here comes Tyrone pushing that 27. And that's going to give TD the chance to pass. 2 to go on the stage with TD. Looking good, but Supra's going to block him. He gets moved up high. It's TD the lead now. 4 wide behind them. 4 wide. Allen's going to get the best out of it. No, Tyrone gets that late run. Here comes a 6 car in the 27. That's Bruce and Supra. Bruce is going to make it by to second. He goes the final lap of the stage. Is the 27 going to get help? He gets a big run. Can he take it past TD? It's going to come down to the front straight. Anything could happen. These runs have been so big. TD's just going to have to keep that inside lane. He cannot let anyone pass him, and he moves. He's late corner. A late apex by that 28. Tyrone looking way low. Here comes Supra. They're battling side by side. Is TD going to get a push? He doesn't. And Supra's going to win stage 2. 1. My bad. 1. And a hard hit there. What a finish. Side by side, crashing past the line. And we're going to see it on other finishes as well. Because this draft is so strong in these straightaways and the corners. and we've been talking about the technology that we're adding next. I believe next race we're gonna implement them on the door to prevent crashes like Supra's last week. In Michigan being pretty much a super speedway, I mean, it's the fastest track on the schedule. And man, has it given us some great racing so far. And I think that technology is going to go a long way. It's going to prevent future injuries. Speaking of which, we could also talk about Joe Schmo's crash in Season 1. He got up into the air, barrel rolled against the fence, his roof got torn off by the catch fencing, continued to barrel roll down the front straightaway at Talladega. And we've seen how that's gone a long way. Last crash we've seen similar to that was Irish's at Talladega in Season 4. We didn't think about the door, and hopefully that's going to go a long way as we prepare to go green once again at Michigan. Underway once again at Michigan. It's Allen on the outside, but the Supra's going to push him. He's going to move him. A lot of beating and banging off the race start. TD behind them, giving a good push past that 15. Here comes Supra down the middle. They're 3 wide behind them. It's Bruce leading it off. Bruce, and they make contact! Allen and Bruce up into the wall. That's going to cost them a lot of positions as Supra leads it off. Look at TD and Allen behind them. What a pack. What a battle for second. As we come to the 22nd lap. 19 to go in stage 2. Supra leading it off. Look at that run by Allen behind them. He's going to take it all the way to second, I think. Not quite. Still Tyrone slightly ahead. But Allen's going to get this big push. No! Bruce is going to take it down low. And that 28 car, I believe he got it up into the wall entering there. Bruce is going to get the best of the exit, I think. Yeah, he is. And he's going to take it to second, I think, entering this corner. Bruce to second. Supra leading it off. TD and Allen battling for second. Now TD's to second. Past Bruce. Allen fell back all the way to 5th. And what's TD gonna do? He's gonna turn Supra! Supra's around, and he's gonna hit the wall pretty hard. He's gonna come up the track! Oh! Huge hits! And the caution will wave. Yeah, once you get into that grass, your car just can't do anything. You can try braking. It isn't going to help much. Steering, you're just sliding across the track. There's nothing they could do. Tyrone just had nowhere to go. Third caution of the day. Here on lap 24. Let me see what happens on the Steam replay. On the stream. Did I say Steam? Well, Supra hit that inside wall on the turn. We don't see that happening much. And then, hard hit. Especially at these big tracks with the huge spacing between the inside wall and the track. Yeah, they just got turned. Supra, nowhere to go. Right into Tyrone. That's a big hit. That was a really hard hit by Tyrone, especially. Did Super go driver's side? No. Passenger side. Tyrone hit Super's car, and they both slid up, slammed into the wall. But we're gonna prepare to go green. Here on lap 24. Bruce with the best start. Still have to get used to seeing him in the 6 car for today. It's Allen giving the 27 a push. That's gonna... No, he's gonna take it low. Another 3 wide for the lead. Right off the restart. A lot of contact between that 27 and 15 of Allen, Supra. And Supra gets turned again by TD. Can he save it this time? Oh! Back into Tyrone, no caution. Supra's gonna be able to merge though. Again, it's the same situation as before. TD and Supra getting together in turn 3. Turning again into Tyrone. As we see them showing their anger on the back straightaway. Right now it's Allen leading. Bruce trailing him behind. Way low. Allen goes exiting the corner. Keeping his lead on the front straightaway. Tyrone with a bit of a run. He's going to take it low, entering the corner. Only able to make it to that middle line though. As the 6 car is right on the 15. Making a bunch of contact. Huge pushes, huge shoves, and Tyrone's gonna make it by as they both slide up high. And now it's Allen and Banjo pushing for second. Super trying to merge in the grass, kicking up a dust storm as we enter turn 1. And exit turn 2, it's going to be Bruce who makes it by and takes it to second. Tyrone continuing to lead. Here comes Bruce down low. He's going to get a bit of a push. Can he make it by? No. Loses that run, and Tyrone continuing to lead, but here comes Allen on the outside. Beating and banging as we come to lap 28, which will mark 13 to go in the stage. Stage 2. He's going to take it below the 1 car. Are they going to make contact? They do. But I think that went in Tyrone's favor. As Bruce gets a run, he's going to take it low. Side by side for the lead. Bruce, I think, is going to have the better entrance here, and he does. Tyrone might lose a few more positions. He's able to block and keep it going. And they're 3 wide. As Tyrone falls back to 4th. Allen with a big push by Supra. Then Bruce keeping his lead here as we come to 11 to go on the stage. Next time by. They're nearly 4 wide for second. On the back straightaway. I think Supra's gonna make it by. He has a really good line today. Exiting, he's gonna take second. Can he take the lead? On Bruce's quarter panel now, they're side by side. Supra just having the edge on him. TD with the better entrance, a huge run! Another big run coming into turn 1 for TD. Doesn't take the lead, but definitely putting himself back in the pack, back in the main field. As Bruce makes it by TD up high. Oh, and Allen, a big hit into that outside wall. Keeps it straight. TD behind them. Gets moved by the 6 car. with 10 to go in stage 2. Here comes Tyrone looking low. Allen looking even lower. Allen to third. Is he going to take it to second? Moves the 6 car a little bit. Now on his quarter panel. With a little bit of help by Tyrone. Can he make it by? And they make contact. Tyrone way low. Entering turn 3. And gives TD the position. Tyrone is the kind of guy that you would like on your side. Really clean racer. But almost final 10 laps, you're going to see how he gets aggressive. As we see the 6th car, Bruce, and TD in the 28 get together. That's going to give Tyrone the 3rd position. Supra and Allen battling for the lead. I think Supra's going to keep it. Having that inside lane behind them. Look at the battle for second. 3 wide, nearly. Back to the leaders. Here comes Allen. Is he going to make the move? He does, and they make a lot of contact. And Allen makes it by. Super still right on his bumper. He's going to take it way low entering the corner. He's going to take the lead away. TD takes 3rd away. And Tyrone running up really low behind them. Tyrone's going to get a push behind them. Here comes Allen with a run. Taking it to the inside. He moves Supra. A lot of contact between those 2 cars as they go 3 wide for second behind them. Allen to the lead. TD for 3rd, but here comes Bruce to take 3rd away. It's not going to work out for him. And they make contact for the lead! Allen, way loose, he keeps it straight. A lot of contact between those 2 cars. And now it's Bruce to 3rd. And Allen gets turned! Around Allen goes! And nearly over. As we saw that back end lift. No caution. He can merge back into the field. But I don't know. Super has a big gap. Probably about a second ahead of Bruce. But we saw what happened to TD when he had that huge gap last stage. They were able to close in on him quickly. Supra still a big lead. Did I miss something? Where's Tyrone? Oh, he pit. Yeah, we're gonna see people pit here. That didn't pit before. And on lap 38, the pits will be closed. And a lot of cars pit. Super speeding in pits. And I think that's going to be a penalty on the 27. Oh, my bad. That's on me. I meant to say no pit limiting. No penalty given to the 27. Leading, currently it's TD. As we come to the final lap of the stage. Final lap of the stage. No, it's not the end of the stage. It's not the end of the stage. My bad, my bad, my bad. Out of turns 3 and 4, TD will win stage 2. Oh, my bad. Turns out TD was lapped coming on to the final 10 laps of the stage, and it will be Alan. Leading the most laps today, it has been Supra with about 19 laps. Behind him is Alan with about 13. Or 14 actually, because he won that stage. So it's still pretty close for whoever has led the most laps. A lot of confusion on TD's pitting. Pits are open, by the way, if anyone needs to pit. Preparing to go green once again, just waiting on Supra. Pits will be closed for the green flag until we get 10 laps in, and which they will the next time they will close after that will be with 3 to go in the race. That's how the stage will go for pit rules. So far we've had 3 cautions today. One for a big collision for... What happened in the first caution? I actually do not remember. Second caution was because of... Actually, it was Super who got turned to cause the first caution. The second was because of Super and Alan getting together hard on the back straightaway. And then after that, it was TD, Supra, and Tyrone who got together. And that was a big crash. What happened to Bruce? Is Bruce just gone? Oh yeah, he's gone. Preparing to go green once again. The countdown to green here at Michigan. Stage 1 winner, Supra. Stage 2 winner, Allen, as we go back green. Tyrone leading it off. And he gets into the wall exiting. That's going to give Super the chance to pass him on the inside. But Tyrone getting a push from Allen. He's going to take it way low. You cannot do that in the corners. If Allen, you can give your position. Thank you. On straightaways, you can get under that white line. Just do not go in the grass because that just won't help you. Super leads it off here at Michigan. A big gap between them, about 800 milliseconds ahead of TD, but TD way low entering. We've seen TD's line, it's just low all the way down around the track. Does not want to risk failing coming into the corner. Supra sticking in the middle lane until the entrance, and oh, they make a big... That was a really big push. Knocked them both loose. TD looking a little bit low. We've seen that move go so well for TD time again. And he takes that to the lead as Tyrone gets pushed very low. Now Supra on Allen, they make contact. Allen spinning way low. Okay, that was strange. No caution. Allen is going to get the ability to merge as TD continues to lead it off. A little bit of a lag spike there, but it's going to be Tyrone for third as Allen has spun it. Nearly down pit road, which we don't want to see. And we've seen that go wrong a couple of times, especially at Daytona a few seasons ago. But right now it's Supra to the lead who makes it by. Through turns 3 and 4. Allen merging. TD trying to get a run, and he does. Is he going to take the lead? Yes, he does, but I think Super's going to get the better exit. And they make contact, TD into the wall a bit. I don't know if TD's too happy about that. Super gets back into them. Actually, I'm not really sure. I think they both got into each other. But it's Tyrone with a huge run. As soon as those guys separate, all that dirty air gets away, and Tyrone got the chance to get in front as he goes through the dirt, the grass on the front straightaway that isn't turf. And Tyrone's going to make it by successfully this time in turns 1 and 2. But Supra right behind him, and TD's going to get a little bit of a push on the outside. Tyrone leading it off through turns 3 and 4. TD not far behind, but I think Super's going to get the better exit. He doesn't, actually. He slides up high, a little bit too high. And now he'll pass TD on the front straightaway behind them, with a little bit of help by Allen. going into the turns 1 and 2. Tyrone continue to lead. He's about, if he makes another lap lead, he will pass Allen as far as that game goes. For Allen's 17 laps leading. Or actually a little tie, my bad. And now it will be Tyrone. Oh, and they made contact behind them! TD keeps it straight. They all keep it straight. That was a bit scary. TD's gonna slow down after seeing what happened to Supra in stage 1. But Supra actually makes it by to the lead. Past Tyrone a little bit of a run through turns 3 and 4. Tyrone right on his bumper, and oh, they make contact. A lot of contact for Tyrone. Gets absolutely shoved by that 15 car. He does give the 15 the position as TD gets a little bit of a run behind them. About 22 to go in the stage, the final stage in the race. It's been quite a long one. And Allen sitting in second, Tyrone behind him in third. A lot of action back here for the battle of second. Look at TD giving the 15 a shove exiting this corner. TD's been into everyone this race. Whether if it's in an aggression type way or if he just slides up exiting these corners or entering. But Allen's gonna make it back. He gets that to the inside of TD and takes it to second. Ooh, a lot of contact there. That could have been horrible for Tyrone and TD there. And Tyrone with a little bit of a run, trying to make it by the 15. Way low entering the TD. And his line has been working today. We've seen him lead about 8 laps, which is above average for him. We've seen he does really good at these kind of tracks where there's a lot of moving going around, a lot of different lines. As he makes it to second, that gap between second and first is closing as this pack further back is getting drafted, making a lot of contact as we see there with TD. He's going to give the position to Tyrone, sliding low. That sucks for that 28 as we go to the leaders for the battle. Allen not far behind that 27 car. And I think if anyone has the best chance of winning today, it's got to be Allen. I mean, Supra, my bad. He's just been so dominant today. On and off again. As he continues to lead, but here comes Tyrone to take possibly the lead, and he does. Out of turn 4. Now they're side by side. Allen pushing them both. And they make a lot of contact. Supra shoves them both way low. And Allen's going to get the lead from that. I'm not going to give him a penalty. He was shoved. And he didn't gain position until he came back up. And either way here, Supra's going to take the lead back. He's probably been the fastest in these corners. Good at attacking these other cars, making it his way around them. along with Tyrone, who you see here, making his way back through the field, and Allen gets turned, and he gets around. Ooh, that'll be a caution. They both pretty much came into each other. Allen was going low, TD was going high. Nothing they could do there. TD. Oh yeah. Allen tried to enter the corner and just spun it around. As we go for the fourth caution of the day. Hasn't been a wreck fest today. Michigan's never been a wreck fest for the Winchester Cup Series. Pits are open, yeah. My bad. Let me fix that. Now, as our leaders pit, it's going to give Super, unless he pits when he gets back, the lead. See Tyrone pitting here. As these guys get their tires fixed up. With about, let's see, is it 15 to go? Yeah, 15 to go in the race. Let's see the standings. It is Irish still ahead, with Bruce having to go a bit early. And just barely ahead, with Bruce having 54 points, Irish having 59. Can I share my, Google? Can I share Google, please? I guess not. Trying to see if I can share my screen, full screen. But I guess not. So we will go green. Once again, the countdown to green will be back on the kick slaps. And off the restart, it's Tyrone. But he slides up high, entering. Not the best entrance. You have to get a good entrance on these corners here at Michigan. Or else that'll screw up your entire corner. With the speeds going against the not too high banking. It's definitely a challenge to get the best corner here. As we see Supra get the lead while everyone else struggles, especially TD and Allen behind them who make a lot of contact. Allen's shoving him into the grass down the infield. I don't think Allen's too happy with TD. I don't know if it was with what happened last stage, or, I mean this stage, earlier this stage, before we went under yellow, or if it's because of something else, but definitely those two are getting pretty aggressive towards each other. As TD gets shoved all the way about 2 seconds back, while Super continues to lead. He's led double the laps than Allen has currently. Tyrone has 19 laps led, while Allen has 18. As we see Tyrone get closer to the lead, he gave Super a little bit of a bump on the back straightaway. We'll see what happens on this front straight. The pack splitting up a little bit. We can see Allen. Oh, Super gets into the wall. But as I can't. There's no chance to speak because those two are beating and banging through the entrance, and that's gonna give Allen and TD a chance to catch back up to these leaders. And Allen getting a little bit of a better run than TD. TD with the better entrance. He's gonna shove Allen up high, moving him, giving Super an even bigger lead. But those two pushing, I don't know. We're gonna come into turns 1 and 2, and Super gets under, and Allen gets turned. Oh, big hit. Woo! TD barely makes it by. Caution will come out. Not as much drivers as we've had before. These cautions are definitely going to be more consistent. Because the less driver we have, the smaller the field and whatnot. And in this final stage, the 2015, they've been all together. They've been together, beating banging this entire stage for most of the stage being third. But we'll see as that continues on, as we only have 10 to go in the entire race. 10 to go. 10 more laps to get up front and win this thing. And if we look back on the schedule, with only Texas, Bristol, and Indianapolis being the championship race, we're going to see these guys get more aggressive, and they have been. And when we see this round of 6, that's when it's really going to close in on these guys. Because the round of 6 will be Irish, Berto, Allen, Super, TD, and Tyrone. Unless Bruce comes back, but he probably won't get any points by then because he hasn't. Actually, he has raced more than half this race. But a few laps left. No, he hasn't. My bad. He has raced stage 2. Either way, if he comes back, he won't get any points. He will keep the points that he got for the first 2 stages, finishing position. But we go green. Only 10 to go in the round of 8 here at Michigan. Round of 8 closer. as we'll close it into the round of 6 as the countdown to green begins. As they fly by. It's going to be Allen with the best start. Off the restart, it was super, but through this corner, definitely Allen got the better entrance and exit. But here comes TD with a push by Tyrone and a huge hit. Oh, and he's over. A humongous crash. Oh, man. That was not good. And like I was saying, it's getting crazier. As soon as it comes to these final 10 laps, they just get really aggressive, especially off these restarts. And with another restart coming, all of these guys packed up once again. I wouldn't be surprised if we see another crash. But let's see what happened there. As we look back on the stream, it was Allen. No, I mean, Allen had no part in that. It looked like Tyrone. Oh yeah, Tyrone was right there. Just barely bumped that 28. Knocked him loose. He got into Supra. And got air as he came up into the wall. Hit that wall. Continued to blow over. Didn't touch that catch fencing. Thank God. But still a big hit for that 28 car and the 27. I don't know at this point, because the camera switched right as the contact happened. I don't know if there was any contact involved. Maybe TD just tried to split the gap, and you don't want to do that. I mean, with Super getting the draft and closing in, you do not want to cut into that. If that's what happened, of course, you can't really tell. But let's prepare to go green for hopefully the final time. As we go underway, once again, it's going to be the 15 with the best restart, but coming in this corner, who will it be? Now it's Tyrone to lead. He gets bumped a little bit. Gets moved up high, and it's going to be Super with the better entrance. And probably the better exit. No! A lot of contact. And that's going to shove the 27 up high. Way up high. And 1 second, please. Sorry about that. As we go 8 to go for the race, for the round of 8 closing. It's TD in second. He's going to get moved by that 27 car Supra. TD up into the wall even. Yeah, you do not want to get moved on the exit of these corners, because you'll most likely slide up into the wall. And in general, you'll just lose your line, which is happening to Allen as we speak. Oh, a lot of contact there. That could have been really bad for that 27 machine. As everyone gets way under. Ooh, a hard hit behind them. TD, no caution. No caution. With 7 to go on the stage. In the race, my bad. No caution. TD can merge. But at this point, he's going to have to pit. He has a lot of damage. If he wants to merge, he's going to have to pit before that. And pits are about to close in 3 laps. Unless there's a caution, he will not be able to fix his car up. But he's still going to get the best line entering turn 1 and 2. That's going to take him all the way to the lead. Only 6 to go in this race, coming to the 5 to go when we pass the line. A lot of lag on that back straightaway. I don't know what that was all about. As Supra clears Allen for second. That run's still going on. He's going to need a good entrance. TD way low, trying to defend the position. Supra with a bit of a better line. Is he going to move him? They both slide up high. It's going to be Supra, though. Everyone slid up high there. That's the thing about, you got to get a good entrance. Especially if you're third and fourth, because leaders, if they're close together, they're gonna slide up most likely. They're gonna make a little bit of contact, slide up, and you'll probably get the lead out of the exit. And in general, anywhere, you need to get a good entrance, but especially if you're third, fourth, with the leaders close together. As they go 3 wide for second, third, and fourth. Allen's going to make a buy. TG back into the wall. He's met that wall a lot of times, exiting his corners. Allen, a really good entrance, but he's going to hit that apron, slide a bit high. And I think that's going to give Tyrone and TD the chance to pass him, as they're still 3 wide. This is looking really good on Supra's end as the pits close. The pits are closed until we get a yellow, if we get a yellow. And these guys need to work together at this point. They need to close that gap. TD is not going to be able to give any bump draft or get any bump draft with that bumper hanging off like that. And he shoves Allen, actually. No teamwork going on back there. I don't know if they can make it back by Supra. I think, like, if Supra just keeps this straight for a little longer, if he just keeps his position. But no, TD, look at him. He's gaining on him. It's definitely not an easy win for Supra as he gets shoved a little bit, just a tiny bit, by TD. And the draft script is right on that engine, right in front of that engine, so he takes another hit, and that will ruin it for him as we are on the final lap. I think Supra has it now, because TD screwed up, and nobody's... Supra just needs to get a good corner one more time. But look at TD! A huge run! He just needs to keep it. And it will probably get him the win here. Coming to the front straight, Supra, he keeps it and will win at Michigan. Yeah, TD choked right there on that entering that first corner, and it costed him possibly the win there. Was really close to him on that front straightaway, just couldn't get it done. That's definitely going to give TD some good points though, good finishing position. But after all that, I think that's going to give Supra the points lead once again. It's been really close between Supra and Tyrone. And I think it's going to be... Well, we won't see until the... until I do the point standings. And Supra's actually was in third before this race, but with how close the points are for the top 3, it's definitely going to be a lot closer. Berto is definitely going to need to make an appearance, or else he's going to be eliminated. And it's going to be between Berto and Allen for the round of 6. Irish, I don't think he's going to be able to make it up unless he appears, which With how his attendance has been recently, I don't think it's going to happen. It's going to end up costing him a playoff position, possibly. Let me give... I can't make you have... You have to slow down, buddy. Alright, let me... Tires. Thank you. Smoke. It's another victory by Supra. That will be his 4th win of the season. No longer tied with Tyrone for wins. Oh gosh. Wait, no! Oh god. Hold up. Now. Alright. Running over the fans as a victory celebration. Alright, let me try to get you back on track. Never mind. But I think it's a good idea to start streaming on Twitch as well. There's a way I can stream on both at the same time. That would be great. So expect that for next race. If I do, it'll probably be in the comments later on this week. But it's Supra after a horrific crash last week. Getting it done here at Michigan. I will post the point standings in a second, as it's Supra who gets it done here at Michigan. I don't think this is the first time winning here, but we'll see as we go to, I think, what track is it? Iowa? Oh no, it's Texas next weekend. Another track that Supra is dominant at. His home track. After that will be Bristol and Indianapolis. Indianapolis being the championship. Supra has another win to his belt here in Season 6. 3 races to go. Just 3 in the championship, in the playoffs. This will close it in. It will be Bruce and Dom eliminated. And now it will be between Berto and Irish and Allen. But we'll all see what happens next week at Texas. And with that, thank you for watching